And now to the only person on earth more annoying than Meghan Markle, Hillary Clinton, the people's pantsuit, tweeting a 2012 picture of herself dancing in Colombia in apparent solidarity with the Prime Minister of Finland, because Hillary always needs to make it about her, of course. The Finnish PM was recently criticized over leaked videos of her dancing wildly at a wild party. But now some Finns are telling Clinton to keep out of it. So why is Hillary incapable of letting us forget about her? Hannah, I mean, look, Hillary Clinton is dancing. Is she just, you know, is it just girls want to have fun or what? Is she trying to, trying to milk off someone else's publicity here, specifically the Finnish PM?
Yeah, she's like, look at me, I'm likable, I'm a cool girl, I can dance, I'm so fun. That's entirely her message. She will never miss an opportunity to insert herself in a story, and I think it's really quite funny and sad. But also, I have to say this might be the first time that Hillary Clinton's done something I don't absolutely just detest, because I'm kind of with her. I think it's ridiculous that we're coming after a politician for just dancing and having fun and having a drink, whatever. I don't care, and I think we should be past this point in our politics where this is our big gotcha moment we have. So what? So she had fun, she's a fun young woman, I don't care. What I care about is what these politicians actually do that make all of our lives harder, right? I care about the injustices they're perpetrating against us. I care about the wars they're carrying out. I care about the regulations and the spending and locking nonviolent people up. That's where our ire should be directed, and I think a lot of these things are very distracting.
Alexandra, the thing about Hillary Clinton and the Finnish PM and Meghan Markle is they're always playing this thing of, if this were a man, that we wouldn't be treated that way. But is that true? I feel like if there was a male prime minister who was out dancing around, it would also be a viral story. Am I wrong?
Of course, and I mean, you can look no further than England, where you know, former Prime Minister Boris Johnson was covered for weeks relentlessly about the parties that were held at 10 Downing Street during the pandemic. So I think that, you know, it would have gotten coverage either way. But I got to think that if you're the Finnish Prime Minister and your goal is to diffuse the situation or try to move beyond it, the last thing you would want are the Clintons coming in and trying to rescue you or try to put their own stamp of approval on this. It seems like they add fuel to any fire, and this has to be the last thing that she could possibly want in the situation.
Yeah, absolutely. Jason, I mean, imagine, I'm assuming the Finnish PM, after having gone viral, just wants this story to go away. And now Hillary Clinton comes in and she makes it a story all over again, and we're showing the B-roll of her dancing around. So I'm sure they don't want Hillary Clinton involved in her politics.
No, not at all. If she was really serious, though, about getting the attention, she would release an actual video of her dancing, because Hillary Clinton looks like she would dance like Elaine from Seinfeld. I mean, she clearly has no talent here. I will say this. They're trying to make this into some girl power moment, but we just did 4 years of relentless attacks on Trump for not being presidential enough. And so going after the PM and then defending the PM on the left just seems rather odd to me. Pick a lane. I don't care which lane you pick, but pick a lane. You can't have different standards for different people depending on their ideological positions.
Do you guys think, let me just kind of go down the line. I mean, is Hillary, does she want back in here? Joe Biden is obviously very frail. They're talking about him not continuing, not running again, whatever. Does Hillary want in? She obviously thinks she's better than all these other Dem candidates out there. So let's kind of go down the line. Alexandra, do you think she wants to run?
I think she's sticking a toe in the water because the Clintons cannot help themselves.
Yeah. Hannah, what do you think?
Well, I think if I were Joe Biden, I'd watch my drinks around her, because I absolutely think she wants back in. I think she'd take any opportunity she could get to jump back in the race. I think she'll never let it go. She'll never accept that she actually lost in 2016. You know, when we talk about election conspiracy, she's still pushing these narratives that this was stolen from her. She'll take any chance she can get. So, yeah, Kamala, Biden, watch your backs.
So true. I mean, with all this stuff about January 6th, Jason, Hillary Clinton you know, who's the one from Georgia? They don't stop talking about, you know, that they were unjustly robbed of their election, right?
Yeah, can you imagine that party of those two dancing? Hillary Clinton and Stacey Abrams. I am all for that video. I think she clearly wants to run, but I don't think she will. She can't stomach another loss.
Yeah, well, maybe right, maybe right.